You want to know what I'm going to be seeing in my nightmares tonight? Boo.
Hey, hey, Tampa Bay, look down the left field line. That ball is gone.
Lightning drop another game on the road. Go down 0-2 in the series. Losing this one 3-2. In just putting my emotions aside, an amazing goalie duel. Both goalies standing on top of their heads. Bobrovsky with the save of the playoffs so far. Vasilevsky. I mean, what more else can you ask of him? With the pressure he's getting put under, 37 shots by the Panthers. What else do you want out of Vasilevsky? So let's get into this game. So first period, I'd say the first 2 minutes or so, decent. I mean, they came out fairly good, spending a lot of time in the Panthers zone, but not much later, about 6 minutes into the game, Sam Bennett scores. And this one is a backhander, wide open net, and it's because Vasi's just, laying on the floor. He's laying on the floor, and that is because Hagel pushes Tkachuk into him, and it's just a wide open net. And a very frustrating goal to give up for obvious reasons. Your own player is pushing the opponent into your own goalie. Goalie goes down, wide open net. Come on. Come on. I was hoping John Cooper wouldn't challenge. To me, I didn't see anything that was obvious enough to overturn the call. If you want to say there's an elbow or whatever I saw on Twitter or X, whatever you want to say, there wasn't enough to overturn that call. He challenges anyways. Florida gets power play. Thankfully, it's killed off. Stamkos actually beats Bob in this period, but he doesn't beat the post. So game stays at 1-1. Huge opportunity for the Lightning there to tie it, but the post gets in the way. And then in this game, it's just this first period, you're just like, it's kind of the same story. We're not putting pucks on net. We're not making Bobrovsky work. When we do make him work, he is showing up. I'm not taking anything away from Bobrovsky, but we're not making him work enough. I mean, last game, 19 shots on net. This game, 23. 4 more? Okay. Hoorah. When the other team's getting 37, it's not enough. It's just not even close to enough. We're lucky that Vasilevsky was cracked out this game and kept us in it, because anything that was happening in front of him really was not good enough to keep them in it. But they were in it all the way up until overtime. So, moving on. I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. Chafee is on a man, puts his stick in front of him. He goes down very, very easily. Panthers power play, and that was just a brutal power play. Vasilevsky under a ton of pressure, shot after shot after shot, good look after good look. It kind of felt like eventually something was going to happen, and eventually something did happen. It's just too much. Tarasenko from Bennett, that's like right at the end of the power play, and that makes it 2-0 with about 5 minutes left in the first period. At this point, you're like, I don't have answers. I mean, I do have answers, but can those answers be executed out? Can we get pucks on net? Can we play more physical? Can we get under their skin? Can we make things messy? And I'd say for a period of this game, we saw that. In that second period, we started to see exactly what we wanted to see. They were finishing every single check. They were beating the Panthers to pucks, and they got a goal really early. So this one, Duclair puts a puck on net, deflects off a Braden Point, and right at the start of the period, not even a minute in, there's a goal. Cut the lead in half, 2-1, move from there, okay? We do move from there. Things are looking good. So Verhaeghe kind of just runs right over Vasilevsky, and at the same time, Bennett gets hit in the hand by a slap shot. He leaves the game. He never came back. That's pretty concerning for Panthers fans. Has to be. He's a very, very good playoff player. So something to keep an eye on and an ear out for. What that injury is, how long he'll be out, if he will be out at all. Regardless, the Lightning go on the power play, and the power play comes up big in this moment. You know where I'm going. But here, Steven Stamkos from Kuch and Hedman this time beats Bobrovsky again, and the post this time, thankfully. So, tie game. 5 minutes into the second period, you're like, okay, let's turn this thing around. Let's go. And this is where the goalies just start playing out of their mind. It starts with Bobrovsky. Just insane save. Not even looking at the puck. Just trying to get back in position. Sticks an arm out there. Dumba throws it at the middle of the net. Bobrovsky's arm right where it needs to be. That's nightmare fuel. That screenshot that I showed you of the open net, that's nightmare fuel. Vasi didn't give up another goal in regulation. That could have been the game-winning goal. That's nightmare fuel. Yeah, but the crazy saves in that second period just keep going on. Bobrovsky makes another really good one on Cirelli. Vasilevsky on the other end has to make a bunch of saves. There was one point where he had to make like 3 saves in a row really quickly. Playing out of their minds. I can't really remember seeing a goalie duel like this one. Extremely entertaining, extremely tense. It just sucks that only one goalie is able to celebrate at the end of the game. Going into that third period, another reason why this game hurts so much. The Lightning are gifted a double minor on a high sticking call. Drew blood. So there you go. 4-minute power play. And if I know, I shouldn't even say if I have to hear this one more time, because I know I'm going to hear this over and over and over until the season is over. The top power play coming onto the ice. We got a 4-minute power play, double minor. What can the top power play in the NHL do? We get it. We get it. I promise we get it. We saw it for 82 games. Top power play. Cool. I don't think we need to tell the people 84 times in a single game that the Lightning have the top power play. Because every time you talk about the top power play and they don't score on the power play, it pisses me off, okay? So let's stop doing that. 4-minute power play, they don't score. Some good chances, some good time in the Panthers' end, but really, the best chance came from Ekblad going the other way, shorthanded, one-on-one. Vasilevsky makes the save. Missed opportunity. The rest of the period just goes on. Save. Both sides. It kind of felt like the further the game went on, the further the game started to shift back into the Panthers' favor. And that's how it led in overtime. So, overtime, I knew the Panthers had a good record in overtime, and I knew the Lightning had a bad record, but I didn't know it was that significant. The Panthers, in their last 10 games, are 10-0 in overtime. The Lightning, in their last 5, 0-5. Now 0-6. So, that's beautiful, isn't it? Don't you just love that? Don't you just love that? You kind of just, hoped and dreamed that, you can break the trend. You can be the one to break the trend. But no. You knew it was going to either be Matthew Tkachuk or Carter Verhaeghe. One of the two. It's always them for the Panthers in overtime. Sure enough, both of them working together on the goal. Carter Verhaeghe puts it over Vasilevsky. Game over. Back to Tampa. Down 0-2. They have to change something up. It's not working. Vasi gives you a gem of a game, and you come out with the loss. It's not working. Whatever you're going for, it's not working. Get pucks on net. Finish your checks. Don't finish your checks for 1 period. Finish your checks for 3 periods. Look what happened in that second period when you're playing aggressive, playing fast. I mean, we know this. Playoff hockey, we know this. The team knows this. Why it's not being executed. That's why I'm not a coach. That's why I'm a YouTuber. A very tiny YouTuber. So, that's it. Like I said, gonna go have some nightmares real quick. But yeah, that's all there really is to this. You got what you wanted. You got your power play minutes, your time. You only convert 1 time. You get a gem of a game from Vasilevsky. I mean, what else do you need to ask for in a playoff game? You get your power plays. You get a great game from your goalie. You have to win the game. I'm getting long-winded. Cut this here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Go Bolts. See you Wednesday. I'm already lost. Thursday. It's Thursday, not Wednesday, everybody. In Tampa Thursday. Goodbye.